Hey guys, it's Jazz and I am back. I'm sorry, it has been a little bit since I've posted again, been super busy. My son is right here if you hear any noises or he has some toys. Quick disclaimer, I just had a mouth surgery yesterday, so I have some cuts under my tongue, so if I'm talking weird, I apologize. You will probably hear him throughout the video. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. I have 12 points for today, so let's get straight into the video. So I'm going to be talking about how being a teen parent changed my life and the things that I had to change and give up. I'm going to try and go through these kind of quickly, but some of these will need explanation. So let's get right into it. So my first point is public school. So I was in public school for the 9th grade. I am currently a junior. And so I was taken out of the school I was at because I have super bad anxiety issues. I mean, it's completely normal. A lot of people do with anxiety. But there was some other really tough, sad things that happened at that school, and my parents just felt it was best and safest for me to continue my education but go online school. So I was starting to overcome my anxiety, learn the coping skills, everything, and we were getting ready to put me back in public school, and that's when I found out I was pregnant. And so I kind of realized that I was going to be giving up public school up until college, up until he's old enough to be put in a daycare. And so that was really hard because I know a lot of people, like juniors and seniors, complain about school and everything. But, you know, I really miss being in public school. I miss being by people my age. So yeah, you'll see him throughout the video. I'm going to try and keep him calm. Number 2 is extracurricular activities. So I was in choir and dance outside of school. I was also in a couple clubs. I liked photography a lot, and I had to give all those up when found out I was pregnant, or like soon after birth. I did not have the time to be going out for hours and hours, and while I had him. I mean, I have the help of my parents, but, you know, they work too, they pay the bills, so I did have to give up a lot of the things that I love, a lot of my coping, so that was really sad. So number 3 is going out and being with friends. So I was a teenager that did like to go out and party, I won't lie. I was a teenager that, like, if friends text me spur of the moment, I would go out, yeah, I mean, I'd like to go out. I like to go out with friends. I like to hang out with friends, and that's very hard now because, as you see, he's very clingy. He is my little biddle, and I love him very much, but, you know, it did really make it super hard because hi. My dad came in, but it made it, like, super hard because, you know, I love to go out with friends. Hey, no. I love to go out with friends. I love to see people. I love to do things. I liked going out at night, and it's not a reality for me anymore. I can't do that. I have to make sure that someone's here to watch him and his hyper self. Alright, so number 4, my body is forever changed. So one thing I don't think a lot of people realize during pregnancy is you're going to change a lot. You really are. Your body is going to change drastically. I was super duper tiny before I got pregnant. I was in size 1 jeans. I'm in size 7 jeans now, and it's not going down. I mean, you can get it down if you really wanted it, but it's a lot of work and dedication, and just with the time you're going to need, you don't have it with a baby unless you're, like, super duper rich and have, like, a nanny and all that stuff, which I don't. But, no, you're going to have stretch marks, you're going to have excess fat, you're going to have cellulite, your stomach's not going to be perfect anymore, your boobs are going to sag, like, it's normal, that's what comes with pregnancy, but it's just, I was super confident before, and now I'm not necessarily so confident, so it is a process to kind of build your confidence back up, realizing you're beautiful the way you are. Number 5 is, events. So I get invited to a lot of parties, birthday parties, yeah, but just like a lot of places where people, like, will go to the movies. I kind of touch on this. It's more so like friends. But it's more so the parties. I mean, being a junior, there's a lot of parties thrown and everything, and almost every event I have to say no to. The times are just during his bedtime or during just like super late hours of the night. And when you become a mom, like, I'll touch on this later, but sleep, really, like, you lose the first year of your baby's life, you use about 6 months of sleep. Are you telling them all about it? Yeah. Alright, so number 6 is me time. So a lot of teenagers, whenever they want, they can put their earbuds in, they can go on a walk, they can shut their door, they can just take their time whenever they want. They can take hour showers, go to the pool. I mean, whatever you do for you, just you in your peace, in your inner, all this. No, not being a teen mom. You really don't get that. Like, my me time is when he's taking a nap. If I'm not taking a nap, that's when I'm showering. That's when I'm bathing. That's when I'm writing. So your me time goes very, very quickly, and your patience will go very, very quickly too. You have to learn how to be super patient with a kid that's super rambunctious. Alright, so 7 is money. If you are not financially stable, if you don't have like hundreds in your bank account, being a parent is going to be really hard for you. When I found out I was pregnant, I was working, and so I was able to save up a little bit of money. However, by his first 3 months of age, it was gone. Gosh, even estimating, I probably spent easily $100 a month on just diapers, let alone clothes, shoes, bedding, things he needs as he's getting older. We just got him a toddler bed as he's rolling, like bottles, baby food, like all that stuff is going to cost money, and it's super duper expensive, and I am having to put school on hold, and I'm having to work to make that money, to put it in savings, to get him the things that he needs, because my parents are letting me live with them, which I find so amazingly sweet, and I'm very grateful for it, since I did have a kid, but I am responsible to pay for him, so, you know, you have to make sure you have some money. Alright, sleep at night. This is what I was talking about. Okay, so as you guys know, I used to be a night owl. I would be up all hours of the night, go out, party, all that fun stuff. No, your first, like, I've touched on this on one of my previous videos, your first couple months having a kid is breastfeed, pump, sleep. Like, you are so tired. There was a couple times I said where I slept through his cries. I'm thankful my parents, you know, you're here to help me. You're really, really tired all the time. Your energy, you're just exhausted. You're always doing something, and I'm always doing something around the house, whether it's working or trying to get signed up for school or laundry or dishes or his laundry, changing his diaper, playing with him. Like, you're always doing something. So I'm constantly exhausted, and so when they start sleeping at night, you sleep at night. When they take a nap, you take a nap, because that's going to be the only sleep you get. Alright, changing my ways as a teenager. So as I said, I did not make the best decisions in life. I did not hang around the best of people. And really, when you become a parent, sometimes people have to learn through maturity, but sometimes it just kind of clicks. You really have to change your ways as a teenager. Some people maybe drink, some people maybe smoke, some people maybe go out and, you know, have sex every night, whatever it is. There's like a parent instinct that kicks in, and when it kicks in, no? Really? There's a parent instinct that kicks in, and it's just you want the best for your kids. You only want them around the best things. You don't want anything negative about, like, anything around them. You just want them safe, and sometimes that's changing your ways to be a mature parent, to, like, realize your kid's gonna look up to you, and your kid's gonna want to do what they see you do and say what you say. So you really have to be in a mature mindset and know what you want and how you want your kid to be raised and what you want them to say and hear and do. Here you go, baby. So yeah, that's something that you really need to learn. Alright, so my room turned into a nursery. This is a fun one. So we live in a 3-bedroom apartment, and there's my mom, my dad, my little brother, me, and Jace. And so yeah, so a 3-bedroom apartment and 5 people is not a lot of room, but we make do. my room, I have a lot of things. Just like before I had Jace, I had a decent amount of money. And, you know, I have things from arts and crafts to a lot of clothes. And, I mean, I'm very thankful for everything I have. I really am. I mean, not many people get to live kind of like we get to live. I'm not rich by any means, but I have, you know, the things I need and then a little bit of extra stuff, which I'm thankful for. But my room kind of turned half and half. Really, what I have in my room as mine now is my bed, my dresser, and my closet. And my closet even went into half because everything is for him. He has his bed in here, he has another dresser, he has his rocking chair, he has his playpen. Everything is in my room. So if you have a kid as a teen and you don't have the money to financially just be able to up and go and like move out and get them their own room, you're gonna be sharing your space with them a lot. So then, alright, so I changed my life for the better, but it's stressful. Jace did change my life. I was in a super depressive time. I was in a super sad time. I was not making the best decisions, and it was just a lot easier, obviously, without a baby. I think all teens think that. But, you know, it was for the better. Having Jace made me stop my bad decisions. Having Jace, sorry, he's moving the thing. Having Jace, I'm so sorry. Having Jace just really, like, helped my life for the better. And then my last thing is emotions. You're going to go through some postpartum. It's normal because of how stressed you get, baby. Because of how stressed you get, you might be sad. You might, you know, whatever. No, but you're going to feel a lot of emotions. In all seriousness, I have felt a lot of sadness. I felt a lot of stress. Just like I said, you know, your life has changed for the better. It made you a better person, but it's still very stressful with everything that you have to deal with on a daily basis, with all the decisions you have to make. You know, being a teenager, it's not always easy because sometimes you don't know what to do. I mean, there's legal stuff that I have to deal with him, such as, like, his birth certificate, like, if I die, who the godparents are, like, really big decisions like that I don't necessarily want to think about, but I had a kid, and anything's bound to happen, so I have to think of those things. But yeah, so I'm going to try and end this video because he's getting super, super restless. But that is kind of how my life has changed and some of the things I've had to give up. And honestly, for me, it's super, super sad. Like, I get sad sometimes because of the things I miss. But, you know, you have to look at the best for your kids. And you have to try and stay positive and know that you're raising a life. So how you want to raise them, that's how you have to be, and you have to be mature enough to realize that, and mature enough to say, okay, I have a kid, how can I better myself, so they see that and, you know, want to be like me. So that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you for sitting and watching all this. It's going to be his nap time soon, but I love you guys. I will try and be back soon. I'll talk to you later, and let me know what video you want to see next. Bye.